Chris Kimball, founder of America's Test Kitchen. This is America's Test Kitchen. We have about 40 full-time test cooks, and we spend 365 days a year testing recipes for home cooks.
We try to find the best equipment. We test everything in the kitchen, from small gadgets up to food processors, pans and spatulas, and everything you might need to get the best results from your cooking. The best stuff is not the most expensive, and it should be easy. It should be fun.
About 10 years ago, we said, let's do a TV show. And so we thought, look, let's reinvent the cooking show. So let's go into the test kitchen with Bridget to figure out how to make a perfect French omelet. It's about taking why bad things happen to good food and get it from bad food to good food.
We have 2 magazines on the newsstands at all times.
We have about 1 million subscribers.
On any given year, we put out between 8 and 15 cookbooks.
We started into the new age with Facebook and Twitter.
America's Test Kitchen is absolutely everywhere.
Pretty much anywhere you can think about putting a recipe, we're going to try to put a recipe.
People are fascinated by why recipes work and why they don't work. America's Test Kitchen is about explaining to you which ingredients you're supposed to use, which cookware works and which doesn't. So at the end, take one of our recipes and be successful the first time they make it.
Recipes that work. That's our tagline. That's our mission.
Our goal is to make recipes that are foolproof, that anybody can make in any kitchen scenario.
It's got to be reliable. No hiccups. You got to be able to make it at home. It's got to taste great.
When we start out to test a recipe, we go out into the web, we look at our cookbooks, and we see what's out there. We'll look at them all, and we'll pick 5 that really represent the range of options. We'll take these existing recipes, and we'll go into the kitchen and we'll make them. Right now I'm finishing prepping up our beef and broccoli stir fry. I'm not cooking how I would cook at home. I'm really following this letter by letter to make sure that when you follow these instructions, you have a foolproof recipe for beef stir fry.
We only employ people who think cooking a recipe 50 times a row is fun. It's fun.
This is my job, cooking stir fry. This is awesome.
Our job is to figure out what you're going to do to the recipe and the problems you're going to have at home, and sort of cut you off at the past and say, don't do this, do that.
Because that's what makes a recipe foolproof, that you can make it at home.
We'll cook a recipe, I would say on average 70 or 80 times.
Our recipes are the most thoroughly tested, most reliable recipes you can find.
It's a group process over a long period of time, so you get the benefit of a lot of people's expertise, experience, point of view, so that when the public tastes the recipes, they're going to be happy.
We're the only test kitchen that really takes the time, the money, and the energy to put into our recipe development that way.
We like to say we make the mistakes so you don't have to. The main reason people are coming to America's Test Kitchen is because they want to learn how to cook. They want knowledge so that they can become more self-sufficient in the kitchen. We want people to cook at home. I mean, that's our #1 goal, is that we want people to get in their kitchens and to use their kitchens and to make their own food.
When you cook at home, it's more economical, it's healthier, and frankly, it just tastes better.
You end up with much better results than if you rely on, restaurants or takeout to do the cooking for you.
And being able to be a family in the kitchen, cooking together and eating together is really important to us.
America's Test Kitchen is unique because we don't accept advertising and we're independent. We're really able to rate products and say what's good and say what's not so good and be very honest about that. I think people really trust our reviews because of that.